We are live. I'm Naijha Wright Brown, host of Naijha Speaks, also contributing for Unchained TV and Black USA News. 90 Days Media. That sounds like a real cool plan. Nicolo Massa is here to tell us all about it. How you doing this morning, Nicolo?
I'm blessed. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, I have you here because I want to know why 90 Days Media? Why?
Right. So, I've been doing this kind of work, advertising work, cameraman work, promoter work for the last 8 years. The reason why I rebranded under the name 90 Days Media is because if you think about promoting your business, right, to all of our business owners out there, to anybody that has creative projects that they're working on, think about 90 days in two ways. First of all, we live in Maryland. We live in a state that has 4 seasons. So every 90 days, the weather is going to change, meaning many businesses are going to have an impact from that weather change. So every 90 days, the seasons change. As a business, every 90 days, your money changes fiscally, right? So 90 days is a financial term as well. And when I was thinking about it, people work on year-long marketing plans and they plan for a year long. Or on the flip side of things, they're always running behind, trying to figure out what we're promoting this week, what we're promoting this week, what we're promoting this week. And the idea behind 90 Days Media is we lock in on one goal for 90 days. And we do a 90-day sprint, meaning my team and my customer's team, we all lock in and we focus on achieving one thing over 90 days. And all our eyes are set in the same direction to get the best possible results. So that's the idea behind 90 Days Media. Another couple things about 90 days is I'm sure y'all heard of 90 Day Fiance. I'm sure y'all have heard of, 90-day gratitude journals or, 90-day planners or 90-day weight loss challenges. There's 90 days to set a habit. There's a lot of things that revolve around 90 days. So when it comes to promoting your business, 90 days makes sense.
Yeah. And you saying that I've worked with you before. So if no one knows, Nicolo has worked with me personally at Atlanta Kush on some things, Vegan Restaurant Week, which is now Vegan Restaurant Month, Vegan Soul Fest, just a number of things. So I know the work that you do, and I'm going to get ready to share the website just to give people an idea of the work, the extensive media work that you have done. I mean, look at the, I see Gangster Vegan there. I remember when you first approached me about the whole Vegan Soul Fest. I didn't even know you, and you just came up. And, folks, this is what he did.
Everywhere I go, plant bass tripping. For anybody that does question the protein myth and things of that nature, like I said, vegans just aren't filling up the hospitals.
Vegan so fast, thank you.
So I remember when you came to me, I didn't know Nicolo. He came to me and you had already done this video, right?
It was already cut up.
Done. And you came to me and you like, I got this video. And I'm like, okay, whoa. And then that's how we started our relationship. And it was incredible. It was incredible marketing because you took the time out to do this for us. And it was like, we could not say no. So that's what started our relationship. And then you connected with my people, Keith. I don't know if anyone
we're here in Baltimore and
knew about the Baltimore Hip Hop Green Dinner by Hip Hop is Green, Keith Tucker out in Seattle. But he put on this amazing event the October before COVID had hit. And this is the work that you did for him.
We're producing a Hip Hop Green Dinner with the Baltimore Housing Authority and our sponsor, Miyoko's.
Hip Hop is green, y'all. We the future.
Green living got me on my best health. I give my fam nothing less than my best self. Do my calisthenic sex cause I love to sweat. Movement is medicine, it's how I conquer stress.
You can get a replacement that doesn't get rid of the taste, but it doesn't cause the mucus in your body.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't see any difference. It's a very good taste.
Meditation is my therapist. Namaste, but I'ma stay a rebel to America.
Right. And so they say like, oh, that runs in my family. No, bad eating probably runs in your family.
Facts.
One city at a time, one community at a time, one person at a time is how we making change, and hip hop is green. So thank you so much, Baltimore. We out.
Man, I can go over there. I just want to show one more, because when you do your videos, I mean, you say 90 days media, folks, this is what you're going to get. Like, I can attest the work that he does. Love it. Anyway, what is your take on the state of businesses today in Baltimore, and particularly in general, the businesses, because you've been around Baltimore for quite some time, the
Yes.
state of businesses in general in Baltimore. And then I want you to talk about vegan businesses and then also Black businesses. What is your take right now?
Yes. So good questions. Thank you for that. So the state of businesses right now, I see in Baltimore, a lot of people are looking for that next thing, right? Social media is changing a lot. The world that we're living is changing a lot, and businesses are on the grind trying to figure out how to keep relevant, how to keep attention in their business, how to stay top of mind, and how to grow their business. So that's what's on business owners' mind in Baltimore today. As I was talking with one of my customers, Pure Raw Juice, the other day, the owner, Chuck, was like, yeah, business owners are running so hard right now. They're trying to figure out what's going to work, because at the end of the day, bills keep coming in and you want your customers to keep coming in. So, business in Baltimore is, I think, booming. I think it's going to have a great resurgence, especially now that COVID is beyond us. And I think that the network in Baltimore is very strong. They say Smaltimore for a reason. Everybody in Baltimore knows somebody in Baltimore. So the good news is that by supporting local businesses, especially, which is something that I'm a huge fan of, by supporting local businesses here in Baltimore and connecting with other local businesses, you get to navigate through these waters together. It's not like it's a fight that you're on your own. The thing that I love about Baltimore is that it's such a tight-knit community that people help each other, small businesses help each other, and that's what I really appreciate. Now, vegan businesses. I mean, when Greg and I opened up the Land of Kush, it was right at the tail end of when the Yaba Pot was closing, or they were selling their business. The Yaba Pot was around 5 years before we opened. And now, like after Land of Kush opened, then you saw a lot of Black vegan businesses open. Can you talk about that space in general and what you've seen? Yeah. So as far as vegan businesses go, I'm a huge supporter. And as people may have seen on the video at the end, Vegan Express was my previous business. It's still the same business. I just rebranded it to 90 Days Media to serve more wellness businesses. But vegan businesses have a special place in my heart. I've been working with them since 2017, and I've really seen this industry take off. I've been a part of working with local vegan businesses like Land of Kush, Pure Raw Juice, several other brands. I've worked with over 50 vegan brands across Baltimore, DC, Philadelphia. Prior to COVID, I was the cameraman for a lot of major vegan festivals, from anywhere from 5,000 people all the way up to 30,000 people as the cameraman, as the promoter, the hype man, right? Being on stage, filming, being the cameraman. It was a great experience. So I've seen this industry from a very small level all the way up to, the Hollywood of the vegan industry, like the Vegan Dales and the Vegan Soul Fests and other festivals like that. I've seen it at its peak, and it's inspiring to see how many people that are vegan are starting businesses, because there's a huge demand for the product. And as people transition into a plant-based lifestyle, as people transition to a vegan lifestyle, it's very encouraging to be able to go to a vegan restaurant and have a great meal. I mean, look at Kevin Hart. He's one of the biggest celebrities in the world, and he just dropped My Heart House, and it's going to be it's a franchise. They're going to be all over the country. So if you think about vegan, it's not slowing down. If you think about vegan, it's becoming, and plant-based, it's becoming more culturally accepted. And, everybody knows a vegan, or everybody knows somebody who's plant-based. And the beautiful thing about it is that it is so healthy for your body, and it is so nourishing. And so as vegan businesses continue to thrive, I'm excited to see how it it serves the demand that's currently in the marketplace, and people will be able to, you know, stay vegan longer and have a better experience as more businesses open.
Marketing is just such an important part of being in business, and a lot of time businesses don't have the time or energy to do it because, you know, they're working long hours. You know, I can think of the dynamic between myself and my husband Greg with Land of Kush. I don't know what he would do if I wasn't like that right hand person to really help navigate the marketing and the public relations space. What are
It's
some
huge.
of the it really is. And marketing is needed all day, every day. What are some of the issues and challenges that can arise from this type of marketing, this 90-day media marketing, you know, challenges in general? Because you've seen and been around it all.
Yes. So here's the good news. The good news is that here's the good news. Nobody is going to care about your brand as much as you. And how is that good news? Because you're your brand's number one promoter. So when you think about growing your business, when you think about promoting your business, the great news is that you're your number one fan. So you're responsible for picking up your cell phone and documenting and using the free tools of social media to pump your brand and to give you lift, right? So when you think about promoting on a 90-day term, 90 Days Media doesn't work with companies that are just getting started and trying to figure it out. What we really specialize in is in companies who already have their feet on the ground and they're running their race at whatever pace they're running. 90 Days Media comes in and adds gasoline to the fire and really allows that extra lift and that extra pump behind their brand. So we focus on health and wellness businesses that are already established that want to grow and get more business, because we can come in and we can tweak a couple things and we can focus on, okay, what's your one goal over 90 days? And then all eyes are going in the same direction. All feet are running in the same direction. And we're able to achieve amazing results in a 90-day term because we're focusing on one thing, which is promoting your business, not anything else. One thing, and we focus on one call to action. What's that one small hinge that swings a big door that if we focus on that for 90 days, your business is going to grow to a level of that you never thought possible. Now, 90 days is only 90 days. So in our first 90-day sprint, our goal is to focus on one thing, get you amazing results, and prove a model that we can duplicate 90 days after 90 days after 90 days after 90 days. And when you start thinking about a year in four 90-day slices, marketing and promotion becomes very simple and very straightforward, and you can put all your energy into a system that's going to work for you.
Now, you mentioned you already have your target market established in terms of who you're going after to get your customers.
Yes.
People, businesses that are already established that have some idea of where they're going. What do we say for the smaller businesses? Because a lot of times I have smaller businesses coming to me, asking me questions about how do I market better? What do I have to do? And I don't have much time. How can they overcome these challenges? Because I think your target market, people got to obviously write checks to get, to get some things done. You know what I'm saying? So, But what would you say to them? What do you recommend?
So here's the good news. First of all, whether you're a small business just got started, you're a medium-sized business, or your business is booming, I offer free 15-minute consultations on my website, www.90days.media. So if you're just getting into the game and you just need some direction, I'm happy to help you out, because I've been in a place where I've just started a business. I have two businesses currently, 90 Days Media and Plant Pusher, and both of those started as a small business. So I'm not discounting anybody. I'm here to help. If you're in the health and wellness space, or you really just need some advice on how to get your brand popping and how to get that lift behind your mission and behind your brand, I'm here to help you, because small businesses turn into bigger businesses when they have the right direction and when they have the right counsel in their corner, right? And the second thing I would say is 99% of people on this planet have one of these, and social media is free. So go on social media and follow brands that you really love and see what kind of content they're putting out, and then recreate that content for yourself. I was just doing a consultation with a brand new juice bar here in Baltimore, and they're at more of that beginner stage. And I did an hour and a half long conversation. I'm not going to do it for everybody, but I really, really went in on this brand and gave them a lot of really good information. And the number one thing that I noticed on their Instagram is that the owner, she creates amazing reels. The reels that she puts out, even though they don't have that many followers yet, the reels that they put out are getting thousands and thousands and thousands of video views. And so that segments me into the next conversation is, because you have one of these and because social media is free, I want you to start thinking about, how can I create vertical videos that are between 15 and 60 seconds long, that are so engaging to my customer that they not only want to watch, but they can't wait to come in and support my business. It all starts right here. And that's the beautiful part about it, is the barrier to entry is very low. You just have to mentally get past the hurdle of like, okay, I got to create some videos. Once you get past that hurdle, it becomes a very simple process. It's not easy, but it's simple.
I'm glad you said that, because I know when I really started getting into the marketing and public relations with Landon Cush, I had to look at a lot of free tools, because you can imagine, the overhead for restaurants. It's a lot, profit margin is really, really tight. So, Greg's looking at me, you need a $15,000 budget. What? We can't do that right now. So I got to figure out like, okay, what can we use for free? Google for Business is your friend. All the free tools that Google for Business. If you're not on Google for Business, if you're not updating it and you're not using the 100%. Posts and all of those tools for events, then you're really missing out. Like, it's the easiest thing you can use. And then just what you're saying with your phone, the reels and stuff like that, just doing that. But people say, I don't have time, I'm cooking in the kitchen. You got to find somebody. Somebody has to do this work for you, because it's very important work. Before we paid anything for any advertising, before we opened, we did a lot of Baltimore Sun type of advertising to let people know we were opening. But once we were opening and trying to manage our expenses and budget, all the tools I was using was free. I didn't get into paid social media until probably 5 years. I think when we started Vegan Soul Fest in 2014, then, you start playing around with the ads, and we're just getting into Google ads as of a couple of years ago. As a matter of fact, when the pandemic started. So you got to start with your free stuff in your phone, just like you're saying, and then you can move into, your bigger budgets, where technically everyone, you should be spending anywhere from 3 to 5% of your overall profits on marketing. And that might seem like a lot. We're not even there with Landon Cush, but you really should be putting that money into marketing, because it does matter. Are there any other projects that you want to tell us about? I know you were talking about some things you're working on. Can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. But I do want to answer one question that you asked that we didn't get a chance to address yet. Your question was, what is my take on Black businesses?
Oh, yes. Very important. Thank you.
Yes. I absolutely love Black businesses. I love the Black community. And I think that the surgence of supporting Black businesses is beautiful, because if you look at any other culture, entrepreneurship is at a high level in terms of value. And like in the Italian community, in the Sicilian community where I'm from, you want to support other Italian businesses because those are your people, right? So by promoting support Black businesses, not only is it encouraging the rest of the Black community to support local, which I have so many friends that have started businesses in the Black community. I'll highlight a couple of them. Obviously, Landon Cush, Vegan Soul Fest. My friend Farmer Nell with Be More Green. What's beautiful about Be More Green is it's a plant-based corner store in the middle of West Baltimore, which is a food desert full of rundown buildings, full of boarded up houses, and it's an oasis for finding fried chicken, cigarettes, liquor. You can't find anything healthy. And so what is the people of West Baltimore left to do besides eat the food that's available? So what Dominic Nell, Farmer Nell, is doing at Be More Green is you go in there and it's not only is it a plant-based corner store, but it's all Black-owned products. It's Black-owned toilet paper and Black-owned toothpaste and Black-owned laundry detergent and oil, essential oils and artwork and food and food products. And it's just amazing. And so that's like an incubator for Black business, because if you have a product that's Black owned and it's a healthy product, you can go in, you can put your product on display there. And it creates like an ecosystem of other Black owned businesses supporting each other. And for me, that is such an amazing idea. I think it's so beautiful. I think what Nell is doing at Be More Green of teaching the youth about entrepreneurship and teaching the youth about their value in the Black community, and that putting value on their creative ideas, whether it's a little girl that wants to start a jewelry making business or a donut business, a lemonade business, or whatever type of business. It creates a very beautiful ecosystem around supporting entrepreneurship in the Black community. And I'm all for it and I love it.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. For us in Farmingdale, when I say us, I'm executive director of the Black Veg Society, and we are working with Dominic Nell on Meatless Mondays at the Avenue Market on Pennsylvania Avenue. So the next one is October 3rd. So you should be following Black Veg Society. So here, I'm going to put the little plug in. Of course, you're tuning into Naijha Speaks. I'm on Thursdays at 11. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. The Black Veg Society is meeting people where they are on their holistic health, vegan, and plant-based journey. Please support us at blackvegsociety.org. When you support us, you're supporting a number of initiatives, and we're definitely supporting Dominic Nell with the Meatless Mondays at the Avenue. We're paying for advertising. We're working with Baltimore Public Markets. So please, again, tune in to Naijha Speaks every Thursday at 11. Yes. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. The Black Veg Society is meeting people where they are on their holistic health and vegan and plant-based journey. Please support us at blackvegsociety.org. Naijha Speaks is a product of the Black Veg Society. So Nicolo is not paying me for these ads. This is the support that we're giving to the community. So please support and give back so we can give back as well. Any upcoming projects?
Yes. Have some exciting things. So you asked about what are some other things I'm working on. I have a brand called Plant Pusher. The idea is that every shirt sold, it feeds a free plant-based meal out into the community. And I've partnered up with Farmer Nell and Umar Boxing. So every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, I am part of donating 2,000 pounds of fruits and veggies to the West Baltimore community, which is a food desert. And I say every week, and we say out there every week, that we're turning the food desert into a food paradise, one fruit and vegetable at a time, which is super key because the families that live in West Baltimore don't have access to fruits and vegetables at all. There's no grocery stores in West Baltimore. So if you want to get something to eat, you have to eat what's there, which is Chinese food, which is fried chicken, which is cigarettes, which is liquor, which is Takis. You can't get a smoothie in West Baltimore. You can't get anything healthy. So a part of what Plant Pusher is all about is helping to be that resource to help people find access to healthy food. And West Baltimore, Wednesdays at 12 o'clock out front of Umar Boxing, which is 1217 West North Avenue. That is part of the mission. What Farmer Nell does at Be More Green, part of the mission. Every Friday at 12 o'clock, Farmer Nell has fruits and vegetables being given out at Be More Green, which is part of the mission. So Plant Pusher is the idea that food is medicine. Plant Pusher is the idea that we're all human beings, regardless of our skin color. We all need access to healthy food. And the mission is funded right now by t-shirts, by the camera work that I'm doing, by the awareness that I'm bringing to vegan restaurants and plant-based businesses. So the idea is food is medicine. We all deserve access. How can we make that a reality? So that's Plant Pusher. Another thing that I'm working on right now is a business networking event called Innovate. It's starting in Baltimore in November, on November 15th at the Garage, about 2 blocks away from. It's called the Garage. It's a venue. It's about 2 blocks north of the train station and a couple blocks east of Micah College. And so what the idea is that we're inviting the top 100 local businesses in Baltimore, getting them all in the same room together, give them the opportunity to network with one another, to make business connections, to learn best practices from one another, in a way that's not happening in Baltimore right now. If you look at events in Baltimore, since COVID, it's not a thing. So if you're a business owner in Baltimore and you're fighting to grow your business and you're fighting to hold on, you're fighting to try to figure out what is that next thing that's going to give my business lift? How do I continue to promote and grow my business? But you don't have any options. And besides getting pitches from all these marketing companies, you don't really know what's going on. At Innovate, at the Innovate event, Innovate Baltimore, you're going to be able to meet all of Baltimore's best local businesses. You're going to be able to connect and network with them. You're also going to hear keynotes from myself. We have Todd Collins, which is an amazing social media expert and digital marketer. And we have a couple other exciting guests that are going to be doing keynotes. We'll have a live Q&A and then some more networking, give you an opportunity to really, really maximize 2 hours in the morning like you've never been able to leverage that time before.
I love it. I have to bring up the page of the brands that you've worked with, 50 plus brands. So if you take a look at this, just look. Some of them you can recognize in Baltimore or in Maryland in general. You got Pure Raw
Yes.
Juice, Land of Kush, Maryland Vegan Eats, your brand, The Plant Pusher. I see City Weeds, Golden West in there. My Peeps Plant Based Dripping.
Yes.
Paulie G's.
Yes.
You've been up to Delaware, Drop Squad Kitchen, I see there.
Yes.
These are some serious brands. Gangster Vegan, Miss Shirley's. Folks, you need to be following Nicolo Massa. You need to go to 90days.media to connect with him. Again, I can attest, he's taught me so much in the little time that I've known him, since 2018,
Yes.
2 years before the pandemic hit. I've learned so much in being connected with Nicolo. He's really, really passionate about what he does. So we have some comments that have come in since we started the show. So let me
Let's
just
do it.
run through this. Thanks for tuning in. Tina tunes in all the time. I got to get you something out there, Tina. We will connect. Yes, it is nice to see you, Tom. Tom is always tuning in. Definitely took care of him this year. We need to make it vegan restaurants year round. Yeah, we're trying to. We're working on it, Tom. We're working on it. Baltimore is becoming a vegan capital, thanks largely to Land of Kush. I mean, I appreciate that, Tom. We do have a lot of players in the market right now, which is amazing, and we want to position ourselves to support all these other vegan players in the market, because that's what we do. It's not about competition. It's about collaborative efforts, because we really all we have. Never mind the Edgar Allan Poe tour. Get to Atlanta Kush while in Baltimore. Thank you, Tom. And yes, repeat customers are key. And the way you're going to get those repeat customers is you got to market. You got to offer them a reason to come in again and again and again. And Nicolo does a great job with those type ideas. I know Land of Kush, we use a loyalty program. The folks said some people won free VIP tickets to Vegan Soul Fest this year to experience that level of the festival that has never been offered at our festival before. So definitely be a part of that loyalty program. You can go to landofkush.com and sign up. Oprah needs to go vegan. Yeah, maybe we could get together and figure that one out. Oh yeah. He also says he's a Sicilian. It's important to support local businesses. Okay.
It's crazy. That little island of Sicily. I meet Sicilians everywhere I go. It's wild.
Exactly. Tom is just killing it. Investments in the areas. Oh, there you go. Paige. Shout out to Unchained TV and Paige. Paige is the one that connected me with James Velez Mitchell, Unchained TV. Remember, I am contributing for them right now. Plant Pusher is definitely so cool. He sold shirts to almost everybody in Baltimore, and people are still wearing them today. I got about 5 of my own. Paige says, what do you feel is the best way to start? I'm hoping that we answered that question, Paige, when we were talking about how small businesses start. But, if you want to feel free to answer that, I'm assuming she's just saying, how do you start in this marketing game?
Yeah. So the first thing is to get a unique idea, right? You don't want to have your business look like everybody else. The best way to get started in today's climate, have something unique, have something that excites people. If you can include a give back element like we do with Plant Pusher, you're going to be able to get that extra community support, which is definitely powerful. But follow brands that you really like what they put out and start on your own phone doing your best to create something like that in your own way. Don't duplicate and try to do it the same way they did it, but look at what they're doing. Check out the sauce that they're putting on, check out that sauce and figure out how you can add your own sauce to what you're doing. But look and see what's already working in the marketplace. Take the phone that you already have and start creating content. Here's the good news. You don't have to put out everything that you film. You can keep it on your photo reel. You can keep it on your phone. You never have to put it out, but start the process of putting content on your phone, because once you get it on your phone, you're that much closer to putting it out into the ecosystem. I would say the number one thing to focus on right now is creating reels. Whether you're a new business, whether you're a business that's already existing and you're looking to grow, Create reels. Here's what's so important about reels. If you create a vertical video, right? You create a vertical video that's between 15 and 60 seconds. Here's the amount of places that you can put that. Facebook reels, Facebook stories, Instagram reels, Instagram stories, YouTube shorts, TikTok, Snapchat. How many other places can you think of that you can put that content in? So many places? It doesn't exist. So create reels, create that vertical video, 15 to 60 seconds. Engage your audience in the first 5 seconds. I'm going to break down, I'm going to give you the sauce on how to create the video. In the first 5 seconds, you want to get their attention. So do something wild, say something real sweet, show something that you're doing. Hey, I'm out here every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I'm out here at our weekly fruit and veggie giveaway. Boom, boom, bop. That's engaging. It makes people want to watch the rest of the video. So for the first 5 seconds, do something that's engaging for them. The first 15 seconds, you want to set something called a hook. You want to give them a reason to continue watching the rest of the video. Once you have their attention, you have to provide value. You have to make people care about spending the next 45 seconds looking at your content. Make it engaging. Make sure your lighting is good. Make sure your audio is good. Make sure that you're giving value, because if you're not giving value to your audience, there are so many other people that will. And you can give value in a bunch of ways. You can give game like I'm giving right now. You can make people laugh. You can make people smile. There's a term called edutainment, right?
Oh, yeah, we use that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to educate and you want to entertain, because that's what's going to make your content shareable. So again, as a recap, how to get started, pick up the phone that you have in your pocket, record a 15 to 60 second video. In the first 15 seconds, make sure you grab their attention and then provide them value or make them laugh, give them some humor, and give them some relief from the stress of the world. And they will watch your content, they will support your content, and they will share your content. And you do that consistently and watch how your brand takes off. I've seen it time and time again.
Tina says that's so true. And Paige, I hope that answers the question. Yes, it is incredible. So we're running out of time. I want to know what is your ask of the viewers right now and how we can best connect with you at 90 Days Media.
Let me start off by saying, Naijha, I appreciate you more than words can explain. And my call to action, I'm going to use it for Naijha Speaks. Share this video out and tell your friends and family to support this podcast. Naijha has been so focused and so consistent on this. I know she's already seen results, but she's going to hit her stride where it takes off. And you want to be able to say that you were here in the beginning and that you supported her since the beginning. So I want to make sure that you share this out, that you like her page, and that you make sure that you give her the respect that she's earning, which is bringing you these podcasts and introducing you to amazing guests. So definitely show love and support this podcast. Now, as far as supporting me and what you can do, you can check out www.90days.media if you're interested in marketing. Again, I have a free 15-minute consultation that I'll give to anybody who has a business, preferably in the health and wellness space. But if you really just need that consultation in your corner, that counsel in your corner, I'm happy to help. Another way that you can support is following me on Instagram for Plant Pusher, which is at Plant Pusher, PLANT. PUSHER. We got some really cool things in the work that are going to be dropping under that brand. And as the final thing, if you're a business owner in Baltimore, you have a local business and you're all about wanting to grow your brand, contact me on one of those two platforms about getting to the Innovate Baltimore event that's happening November 15th.
Thank you so much, Paige. Yes, I see you. Yes, she has. She's commenting on what you had to say about Naijha Speaks. Paige also asks, how can we make a donation to your business? So I'll let Nicolo answer on his end. For me, please, blackvegsociety.org. Again, yes. blackvegsociety.org is supporting Naijha Speaks. It supports Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month. It supports Vegan Soul Fest. Keep it fresh. If anything, I would like you to support blackvegsociety.org. Yes. All donations should go there. And for you, Nicolo?
Send whatever donation you want to send to me. Send it that way. I'm telling you. Hold on. Send it that way. Send it that way. Send it that way.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
welcome.
I can't wait to continue working with you folks. Yes, Nicolo will be working with Black Veg Society on Vegan Soul Fest 2023. So you will be seeing that 90 Days media come out, so I can give you all that feedback once everything is done and complete. But for right now, please check them out at 90days.media, www.90days.media. Please. He is doing his darn thing. Thank you for tuning in. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, if you don't want to spend any money, make sure you get your Google for Business profile up. That's the one thing that you need to do. And use your phone for reels, to create reels and market yourself that way. So again, thank you for tuning in. As Paige is saying, share this right now, not tomorrow. Today, right now. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy. Have a great one, everyone. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.